That's it for now. We are back with the late news at 10 past 10. Now on BBC One, it's time for the news where you are. Bye-bye.
Good evening. The former MSP Ben Wallace has ruled himself out of the Conservative leadership contest. Mr Wallace, who's now the Defence Secretary and represents an English constituency, had been widely expected to stand. Meanwhile, the BBC understands the party's Scottish leader, Douglas Ross, is unlikely to publicly endorse a candidate at this stage. Here's our news correspondent, Jamie McIver.
Well, there are just 6 people in Scotland who currently have a say on who the next Prime Minister will be, and those people are the 6 Scottish Conservative MPs. We contacted all of them today, and so far only one of them is endorsing a possible candidate. John Lamont is backing the former Defence Secretary Penny Mordaunt, though she still hasn't said if she'll stand. Earlier, David Mundell had said he wanted the current Defence Secretary Ben Wallace to be the new party leader, but Mr Wallace, to the surprise of some, today ruled himself out. I've been trying to get hold of Mr Mundell to see if he'll now back someone else publicly, but he hasn't responded yet. Now, we also understand that the Scottish Conservative leader Douglas Ross is unlikely to publicly back a possible candidate at this particular stage. So what happens next? Well, the 1922 committee will set out a timetable for the election next week. There will be a series of votes by MPs until just 2 candidates remain. Then there's a ballot of party members. So that's when MSPs, councillors and other Conservative members formally get their say. Some have already said who they'd like to see as leader though. 2 MSPs, Stephen Kerr and Douglas Lumsden, both say they want Tom Tugendhat, who chairs Westminster's Foreign Affairs Committee. But for the moment, all centres around MPs. The most high-profile candidate so far is the former Chancellor Rishi Sunak, and he's also the bookies' favourite.
Now, firefighters have been tackling a major fire at a recycling centre in Aberdeen. The alarm was raised at the Altons Recycling Centre in the south of the city yesterday, with the blaze thought to have been extinguished at around 10 o'clock last night. However, the fire took hold again after midnight and teams have been battling it through the day. Water supplies in the Cove Bay area have also been affected by efforts to bring the fire under control. Now, a Tesco store in South Lanarkshire was evacuated this afternoon after a woman was stabbed. The superstore in Rutherglen was closed while emergency services dealt with the situation. Police say that a 25-year-old woman was taken to hospital after a serious assault and that a 34-year-old man has been arrested. A glider pilot's been airlifted to hospital after his aircraft crashed near Kinross. The plane broke in 2 as it came down in a field at Scotland Well near the Scottish Gliding Centre late yesterday afternoon. The 70-year-old pilot was taken to the Royal Infirmary of Edinburgh by air ambulance as a precaution. Now in tennis, Gordon Reid's remarkable run of 10 consecutive Grand Slam titles in the wheelchair doubles has come to an end. Him and his partner were beaten in straight sets 6-3, 6-1 by Gustavo Fernandez of Argentina and Shingo Kunieda of Japan. Reid's doubles partner Hewitt will contest his first Wimbledon's men's wheelchair singles final tomorrow. And at the Scottish Open, we have a new leader at the Renaissance Club in North Berwick. It's been a blustery day on the East Coast, with the final groups still out on the course tonight. American Xander Schauffele is sitting 8 under par overall, 5 under par for today, and 3 shots clear of the pack. The final round is tomorrow, ahead of the 150th Open next week on the Old Course at St Andrews. Now, there were long queues on the first full day of the Transmit Festival on Glasgow Green following last night's opening session. Organisers said that there were longer than average waiting times for fans entering the festival for a period, which will see the Strokes, an example amongst others, take to the stage. The return to normal of the festival in the wake of the pandemic has been welcomed by delighted fans.
It's brilliant, honestly.
See, COVID, it took everything away, and now we're just bagging it, aren't we?
It's brilliant, being back amongst people, being back about your pals and all that at a festival. It's brilliant.
It's great, mate.
It's sunny. It's sunny. It's just happy to be with everyone in the crowd. It's nice to have events back in Scotland, and it's just, you can't beat a Scottish festival. You just can't beat it.
Yeah, I feel like it brings everybody together. We can settle our differences and just work together as a full unit, you know what I mean?
Just the vibe, the Glasgow vibe is much different to any different crowd.
Yeah.
The Glasgow crowd's very different.
Everyone's so kind.
Plenty of happy faces there on Glasgow Green, and it looks like it's been a nice day there. What does the weather hold for us, Callum?
It's looking fairly good, Iain. Yes, good evening, folks. We had some warm spells of sunshine out there today. Yes, a brisk westerly breeze, but not sunshine for all. We did have cloud layers thickening up across some northeastern northern parts, all courtesy of a warm front that we can see on the earlier satellite and radar image spreading in here, with some drizzly bursts of rain there arriving across the far north of the mainland and the Northern Isles, where it will linger through this evening and overnight. Elsewhere this evening, some late sunshine to enjoy, but we have got low cloud, misty, murky conditions near the west coast with some local drizzle, and that will spread its way inland across western parts and some central parts overnight, leading to a murky, misty start for some tomorrow morning, particularly in the west, but that will soon burn off with the sunshine in the east becoming more widespread, and it will turn increasingly warm as we head towards the afternoon. Elsewhere across the UK tomorrow, some low cloud early doors, but that will soon spread out clear, and then it'll be a case of sunshine scattered, fair weather cloud. We may reach highs of 29 or 30 in and around the London area. Back to home though tomorrow afternoon, extensive sunshine, temperatures widely into the low 20s. Further east across the Lothian borders into Fife, Angus. Here we could see a few spots reaching 25 or even 26, as will be the case across eastern parts of the Highlands into the northeast, but cooler with that light cloud lingering across the Western Isles and the Northern Isles. Then evening sunshine will follow for many areas. Then into Monday, and it's another good day. Spells of sunshine, but increasingly hazy as cloud thickens from the west and stronger winds and some outbreaks of rain arriving in the far northwest later. That's you up to date on the weather front.
It's looking not too bad at all, Callum. Thanks very much indeed. That's all from us for now. Our next update, of course, is tomorrow evening. Until then, though, from all the team here in Glasgow and around the country, enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Bye-bye.